Has he put it on YouTube?
Yes, it's going on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what you do. That's like.
That's a way YouTuber.
And then I'll be famous.
Huh? I'm gonna put labels in the video. She asked me if I'm not saying anything.
You just then put onions, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So you go this way. Put onions, pebble, piggy. Yeah, mix it strong.
I'm cooking. I'll be done just as the
Whose pot is that?
mine.
Sasha's pot. Don't touch that. I'm going to help them.
I never noticed your pot.
You didn't know it was my pot. That's okay, dear. You help mommy cook?
Yes.
Really?
I have never cooked the pot.
You help mommy cook the pot?
Since when? I'm not lying.
She's not lying.
Mama, since when that she
What can you smell, Sinan? What can you smell?
I can smell this.
What is it smelling?
It smells.
What else does it smell like?
It smells like garlic and ginger.
Well done. It does smell like ginger.
It smells like garlic.
What can you see in here?
I can only see carrots and cucumbers.
Really?
And that's what you call Can I put this?
Okay, you'll put it, but not now.
Okay. Did you guys buy all this stuff?
This pot might be what? I can't even breathe.
What would you call it every time?
So that I don't take space.
Yeah, of course.
But I want, you found it. Nice. What is this? I want half a teaspoon. What is this? 1 teaspoon.
At this point in time, we should just open a glass of wine and sit on the other side.
What other side?
That side,
And enjoy.
on this other side of life, and enjoy you first. Oh, good everyone. I put it the other side.
Stir, stir. Does she also sleep in the guest bedroom?
I think so, yeah, she does.
She does.
But you guys are
We're gonna sleep together. That's fine.
because me and my sister sleep upstairs.
Oh.
And my mom sleeps downstairs because the bedroom is upstairs.
Really?
Yeah?
Whose bedroom is upstairs?
Me and my sister and then mom is downstairs.
Really?
But the guest bedroom is downstairs.
Wow. What can you smell now?
Hello.
Don't do that.
I can put my body now. I can
It's one of those days where you just end up having a headache. I just came across a message on the group,
Is this tomato?
and me just going by my day, not reading messages. I'm opening the tap and I'm seeing the water dwindle, and
I
I'm
don't
what's
like this
happening here? And my husband even went and fixed the tap, so we closed the water outside. And now there's just nothing coming in the house, and we're like, what's going on here? And only now I'm remembering that as I was going out, I saw a nanny carrying 5 liter.
Oh no, I'm not.
It's such a good neighbor.
Not
I'm
now.
not putting that anymore.
Yeah?
Said I'm not putting that anymore.
I'm saying, what did I do to deserve such a good neighbor?
What do you mean?
Hey, Chickpea!
Okay. Wow.
Tayana, where are you?
She's in the toilet.
What the heck is Tayana? Where are you? Oh, no.
Hata kuzembe.
Hello, how are you? I trust that you've watched the video. Yes, did you like it? This video was the mild chickpea curry. It was such a lovely recipe. I visited my cousins. That's where I filmed. I'm sure you saw the pretty kitchen and with the gas stove. That was such a lovely experience. She's got such a beautiful kitchen. It's literally like a chef's kitchen. I had so much fun. And the conversations that I was having with my little nephews, not nephews, my little nieces, that was even better. So it was really quick recipe. It took me about 45 minutes to make, simply because I was also filming. But if you prep well and you're not filming, so you're just cooking, it should take you about 35 minutes. So it's a really quick recipe. I really enjoyed it simply because I didn't use too many ingredients, like in terms of vegetables, because I tend to overload. Like I put mushrooms and cauliflower and broccoli. This one I try to keep it as simple as possible, but I did create a variation in shapes with the vegetables. Like you saw, the carrots were like a little bit longer, but then the baby marrow were at an angle. Were they at an angle? No, the baby marrow, I don't remember, but the baby marrow was smaller than the carrots. And then you've got your onions, and then oh, the aromatics, the ginger. I cut the ginger and the garlic a little bit big, simply because I wanted the taste to be pungent. Now in this curry, I haven't really seen it online, but I put lemon zest, and I didn't finely grate it like you would in baking, because I wanted you to bite the zest and have that push of flavor in terms of like a lemon. That was really delicious in the stew. It made it lighter, you know, because it was quite heavy, simply because of the cinnamon and the cumin and the coriander, but the lemon had like a burst of freshness every 1 or 2 bites, and that was a really lovely surprise. We served this curry with some rice and some roti. The roti was also so much fun to make. I have a video, I'm going to tag it up so that you can watch the roti video as well. That was fantastic. So I was cooking for non-vegans this weekend. It was my cousin and her husband and her kids, and then Gogo, which was there as well. So that's my cousin's husband's mother. And you know, she was just opening up to me. She goes, Sasha, the doctor told me that I have to stop eating meat. And I was like, never. And I was like, Gogo, why? So even when I was cooking that dinner, I had to make a first impression, because I've lived this way for 3 years. And even my cousin's husband was like, Sasha, you're still on this, you're still not eating meat. I'm like, yes, I'm still not eating meat. So it was important for me to put my best foot forward when I was there, to really show them, it's like, I'm not eating like celery and lettuce every day, you know. I'm having hearty meals that are enjoyable, you know. So I made this meal, and then my cousin even put she roasted chicken on the side as well. She was like, you know, I'm dealing with meat eaters, like you never know, they might want the meat. And she made a really nice roast chicken. Like, kudos to her. She marinated it really well, and it was in the oven, and it looked delicious. It looked really good. But then I told her, please don't offer that, because let that be after, you know, like as a second thought. It's like, oh, we've eaten. Lavender, do you have meat? Then she'll be like, oh yeah, I made meat, but don't put it on the plate with the food. And she was like, okay. So I gave everybody their plates. Wow, this is delicious. This is nice. You would think there's meat inside here. And at the end of it, everybody was full. Lavender was like, that's my cousin. She was like, there's meat in the kitchen. Nobody wanted the meat. And I was like, I've done a good job. I've created a meal and I've served it to them that is hearty, that is satisfying, and that is delicious, you know, that makes them feel like they've eaten. And that's a good thing. I think most of the time when you want to eat, you want to feel as if you've eaten. You don't want to feel like you've just been putting air in your mouth. And this curry does exactly that. You know, I do have a secret ingredient that I put in this curry. I put a tablespoon of peanut butter. Now, if you don't like peanut butter, you don't have to put it. But 1 tablespoon of peanut butter won't kill you. And it's so delicious. It makes the curry creamy without having to use like a cream like coconut cream or something. It makes it creamy, and it makes it improves satiety. I learned that word from my mom. So what peanut butter does is it goes into your mouth and it coats your mouth, and it's the fat in the curry. So that just makes you feel satisfied. Fat makes you feel satisfied, you know, like if you eat something greasy or something like that. That's what it does. So the peanut butter helped with that. It had a small taste of peanut butter simply because I didn't use organic peanut butter. I just used the yum yum, and that's what she had in her kitchen. It was crunchy yum yum, and it still worked. Normally, because I'm from Zimbabwe, I like to buy Zimbabwean peanut butter. Zimbabwean peanut butter is often organic because it doesn't have like additives and sugar and preservatives. It's just ground up peanut butter with some peanuts with some salt, and then they package it, and then they come and sell it in South Africa or somewhere. And then there's another Zimbabwean brand that a lot of Zimbabweans use, you know. So peanut butter is a big ingredient in Zimbabwean culture, and I'm Zimbabwean, so I like to cook Zimbabwean food. In Shona, there's a word called gwata gwata. So this is like a chicken stew that has peanut butter. So this is my take, you know, this is my take on gwata gwata, but obviously it's vegan and it's a curry instead. So I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. I really hope that you were inspired, you know, to try something new or to just remake. This recipe works with any type of bean that you have. You got butter beans, you can make it with butter beans. You got chickpeas, like I did, you can use chickpeas. You got black beans, sugar beans, any type of bean that you have, this recipe will work. It is foolproof, and it's delicious, and it's a crowd pleaser, especially if you add that tablespoon of peanut butter. Well, thank you so much for watching. My name is Sasha Kanaka. This was Plantish, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!